Rachel Rose is talking all things boxing, and we've got the Ring Magazine Awards coming out soon. So I'm going to give you each category and who's up for the award, and then I'm going to give you who I would vote for if my vote counted. I'm going to try and bam through these, no pun intended, as quickly as possible. Okay, so we've got Male Fighter of the Year. We've got Bivol, Crawford, Inoue, Rodriguez, Wardley. I'm going to go for... that's a really tough one because I love all of those fighters, but I'm going to go Wardley, do it for the Brits. Fight of the Year, Bivol versus BTB, the second one. Teraji versus Akui. Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn 1, Inoue versus Cardenas, Mason versus Noakes. I'm going to go Eubank Jr., Conor Benn 1 because I was there and it was unbelievable. Like the energy and everything was unreal. But my second close would be the Sam Noakes fight because that was magic. Female Fighter of the Year, we've got Evelyn Bermudez, Mitsuki Hiruta, Michaela Mayer, Ellie Scotney, Kate Taylor. Ellie Scotney all day, every day. I'm obsessed with Kate Taylor, love her so much, but it's Ellie Scotney's time and this girl needs to be given her flowers. She's unbelievable. Knockout of the Year, Fabio Wardley versus Justice Hooney, Brian Norman Jr. versus Jin Sasaki, Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois, Jesse Rodriguez versus Fernando Martinez, Frank Martin versus Francis Barthélemy. I'm going to go Fabio Wardley versus Justice Hooney because it was such a shock. I was ready to turn off the TV because I was like, it ain't happening. It's just dead. And it wasn't. It was not so far from dead. That was a good knockout. Okay. Round of the Year, Callum Smith versus Joshua Buatsi, round 6. Tsusimi versus Higa, round 9. Teraji versus Akui, round 12. Eubank Jr. versus Benn 1, round 12. Hrgovic versus Adley, round 8. Again, I want to say Eubank Jr. versus Benn 1 because I was there and it was just incredible and the energy and everything. But otherwise, close second would be Smith versus Buatsi. That was unreal. Trainer of the Year, Robert Garcia, Rudy Hernandez, Shingo Inoue, Brian McIntyre, and Manny Robles. I'm gonna go Bomac. Prospect of the Year, Pat Brown, Jean Oribio, Reitio Tsutsumi, Ben Whitaker, Emiliano Vargas. Pat Brown all day, every day. Man's an animal. I feel like he's just going to dominate everything. Upset of the Year, Romero versus Garcia, Esserman versus Josh Taylor, Resendez versus Plant, Sandoval versus Teraji, Wardley versus Parker. I think Esserman versus Taylor. I'm going to go with that. Got it in under 3 minutes. Let me know what you guys think. What are your votes? What are you feeling? I'm very excited for this. And I think it's been an unbelievable year of boxing. And I think this year is just going to be even better.